All right, today is August 8th, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go through just some announcements with you guys today. And then I thought of a good topic last night around 8 p.m. after we got home from dinner and put Charlie to bed. And I think it'll be a really good one with you guys. So let me go ahead and screen share with you. All right, so our topic today is sharing versus selling. And then using the power of your story as you share your journey so that you are able to sell your products that we want to sell. No, we are not salespeople, but we kind of are. I mean, we're asking people to purchase a product, right? But we're not people who are pushy. We're not people who post their link in our status and ask people to go check out our products and let us know if you have any questions. The people who do that, who are Beachbody coaches, are probably not very successful, or they probably get pretty frustrated because they don't get a lot of traction, or they may at first, and then all of a sudden they struggle really badly to keep that momentum going because they don't have a good following. They haven't built up trust. They've only attracted people who are like a good deal or like a good sale. They haven't found people who are really willing to change their life. They haven't found people who they relate with yet. So today we're going to talk about how to use the power of our story to make sure we're sharing versus selling on our personal pages and our like pages when we're out and about around town. So first, just some announcements. Here's a topic of our team calendar. As we go through, I thought there was something I wanted to bring to your attention on here. Oh, yes, there is. On the 14th starts our dust-off group for everything. On my to-do list today is to make sure I get my email inviting everybody to this group out. Brand new coaches, ignore this. This is for all of us who have like past challengers who have done challenge groups before. Many of you have been a participant in a dust-off group where it allows them to kind of dust off their DVDs, get right back into the swing of things. Make sure you're sending out that invitation. You can't invite somebody on the 13th for this dust-off group. Sometimes they have to think about it. Sometimes they have to reorder Shakeology, and you want them to be set up for success right away. So when I send my email on the 9th, and in our team page on our file section, that's my alarm, sorry, my snooze. But if we hit, as we in our file section, when you look at it, there is an email template for emailing people to invite them to this group. Just change the dates around. So my deadline for people to join this group is going to be the 12th to let me know. And then, of course, if people get back to me on the 13th and want to join, I'll say absolutely. But I'll send out my follow-up email saying my deadline is the 12th to join that group. Reach out to past challengers. If their group is ending on the 16th or something, invite them to the dust-off group. It's a perfect group for them to be a part of. I'll say it again. Amanda, you were in a dust-off group. You did great. Who else? And it's called Liesel. You were in a dust-off group. You did really well. Great coaches come from those dust-off groups. As when we go through our lists and our welcome to new coaches, a lot of them were participants in a dust-off group. It allows them to have another aspect of a challenge group, sees a different side, allows them to coach for a day, see if they can wear those shoes and feel comfortable in them. So the dust-off group is a great place to get coaches from and to invite people to the coaching opportunity from. Because it's all challengers too who have been through a challenge group and want to see success and results. So that is something that's crucial to the success of our businesses, is when our challengers see results and success. So if you have not already invited to the dust-off group, please do so. I highly encourage you to do that. And then, of course, the other things are pretty much wash, rinse, repeat every single month for our team. August promotions. Remember, this is right in our team page as well. Size challenge pack is 140. Size kickstart, 180. The 3-day refresh is 140. Remember, I said this last week on the call, but I'm just going to reiterate it. These are good challenge pack promotions for the month of August. August is a transition month for a lot of people. If they're moms, their kids are going back to school. If they are, a lot of people are, it's their last month of summer. They don't really want to start anything super intense right now. If they're teachers, they're going back to school. College kids are going back to college. They don't want something that is going to last 90 days. They don't want to start a 90-day program in August. It's transition month. So size, it's 30 days long, and it's dancing. It's fun. It's a good promotion this month. 3-day refresh. It's a 3-day cleanse. It's quick. It's easy. You can get them squared away right into a clean eating group or a challenge group from there. These are good promotions for this month. I know I saw these at first and we're like, okay, cool. But these are good promotions based on the time of year. Like, corporate knows what they're doing. They also paired this with our cup challenge. So make sure that you're promoting all of these things, because it's important to. If you haven't done the 3-day refresh, might be a great time to do the 3-day refresh. Pull out your transformation pictures and promote it that way, okay? Some announcements just from your back office. Remember, the Beachbody Performance line is available. There is an FAQ on it if you want to educate yourself more on the performance line. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I obviously can't do it while I'm cooking a baby or while I'm nursing, but it's a great, great line. I endorse anything that Beachbody does because I firmly believe in what they have to offer and that it's good. So there is a webinar there that you can watch about it, and then you can see exactly what it is, and there's directions on how to get to that detailed webinar. And I'm sure that's available in your FAQ, but you can obviously look at the webinar right there as well. Shakeology boosts. These are fantastic. I cannot wait to get my hands on some Shakeology boosts. Gina Energize is really great. Fantastic. It's really good. The Shakeology Boost, FAQ 3280. There are 3 different boosts available: Focused Energy, Power Greens, Digestive Health Boost. From what I have seen, I have not tried any of these yet because I just don't want to take them to my OB to get them approved. I just kind of want to ride out the pregnancy and then I'll try them. The Focused Energy is, I've heard that it's fantastic. I'm going to get some Focused Energy and Power Greens for my husband because he struggles with both of these things. So with the Power Greens, it's pretty much like putting a serving of vegetables right into your Shakeology in a powder form. You never know the difference, and you get your spinach, kale, all your superfood nutrition with Power Greens right there. The Digestive Health Boost, I have not tried it, but every top coach I have seen who has tried it has said it does its job. So just be prepared for that as you do your Digestive Health Boost. I would be perfect while you were traveling, actually. I think it would be fantastic. But I know I'm going to research this more. If you're like me and you have a spouse or a second center opened up, you probably are stocked up with for Y2K with your Shakeology. So if you are in that same boat as I am, this can count as HD right here. So I am going to now have Matt get Focus Energy and Power Greens monthly on HD because he'll use them every day and put them in a Shakeology so we can kind of wean down our supply of Shakeology as we go. So that's my plan. I want to look more into that to make sure that counts as his HD. I think it does. Counts as his HD, and then I can replace his Shakeology with that. Just make sure you're still at that 90 PV to remain active. Well, 50 if you're an Emerald to remain active, but it also, if you want your leads, 90 PV home direct you need to have in order to qualify for leads. One of the ways to qualify. Also, BOD. This is super exciting. On demand. It's now available on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Chromecast. So if you guys have any of those devices, it is an app available. There's an FAQ on that. This is in your Coach Breaking News. This is a great leverage for talking to people about Beachbody On Demand. In your challenge group, if you are not bringing up Beachbody On Demand in preseason with your challengers, you need to make sure you're doing that as you're sending out your first email to them. I would say in a personal message, make sure you're sending it to them. I know whenever I'm posting in preseason, I did this with our size group. When they go with their meal planning, I'm saying, hey, go to teambeachbody.com, Beachbody On Demand, and look at all of the nutritional information there. I give them explicit directions on how to get there. Make sure they get 30 free days to that. So you want to make sure when you send them their, reminder before it cancels, they've explored it. They know that option's even available to them. So really get in contact with them about that right during preseason, especially. And, oh, Lisa, that's okay. I'm glad she was on for just a little bit. So make sure you are telling your challengers about On Demand. If they don't know it exists, they can't use it. And there are going to be things that are only for On Demand. So I know Autumn's coming out with pre and postnatal workouts. They're going to only be on Demand. There's going to be exclusive workouts only available on Beachbody On Demand. So those benefits for that membership are there. You just have to educate yourself about it so you know how to tell them to use it. If you yourself have not logged on to Beachbody On Demand yet, make sure you do and familiarize yourself with it. It's fantastic if you don't have weights at home. If they're a member of the gym, they can take their workout with them on their phone or on their iPad or whatever they want to take to the gym with them. Everything is on there right at their fingertips, but you have to make sure they're aware of it. Okay, any questions about our announcements? Remember, I pulled these right from our, what is it called? Our Coach Breaking News in our back office. So everything is available there. And I really encourage you guys to learn more about the Performance Line, the Shakeology Boosts, and Beachbody On Demand, okay, and how it's available. Okay, no questions. I'm going to go ahead and keep moving forward. Our August leaderboard, Liesel is already at Success Club 9 for the month. She's killing it. All right. And everybody else, myself, McKenna, Katie, Brown, Dawn, Kelly, Heather, and Melissa, we're all at Success Club 2, pushing hard this month. I had a really great couple months right before this. And I know it's going to be a slower month just given the time of year. So I'm upping my follow-ups. I'm upping my invites. I encourage all of you guys to do the same. I'm really putting my presence up there on social media. I am sharing, not selling. That's why I'm sharing that topic with you guys today for social media. Also, look at all these new coaches to our team this month. You guys are killing it. Julia Shellhammer, Danielle Jones, Allison Payton, Amanda Murphy, Root Madi, Vicki Hyde, Emily Donahue, Jennifer McDonough, Rebecca Schwaninger, and Lindsay Maloney. So welcome to Classically Fit. Their Coach Basics kicks off on Monday, and then they will be running their first challenge group on August 31st. So they are killing it right now. And I also just want to say for new coaches and for their coaches, so their sponsor coaches, our challenge group on the 31st may get a little big with 10 new coaches in it, plus our sponsor coaches. So don't be surprised if we break that up into 2 or 3 challenge groups. All right, so I'll have some of my experienced coaches who have new coaches in that group just take the lead of running a challenge group. You guys know how to do it, and teaching your new coaches how to be a leader in a challenge group. So from that list, I would say about 50% of them were in a dust-off group, just so you guys know. That's how the power of a dust-off group can be. So make sure you're inviting to that dust-off group. Also, it is still Team Cup month, so make sure if you haven't checked out the rules about Team Cup, how to earn points for Team Cup, all of those things, please make sure you do so. If you are on a team, you should have gotten an email yesterday with your point tallies and where your team stands. And remember, you need at least 30 points team total to earn that first tier prize, selfie stick. So you need 30 team points total, but everybody has to hit Success Club 5. So don't be that one person on your team who doesn't let your team get prizes because you don't hit Success Club. So make sure you hit Success Club this month. Make it a no excuses to get there. And I guarantee if you go for no, you're going to get a whole lot of yeses. So make sure you're putting yourself out there and talking to people as you go. Okay? Remember, if you are not a new coach, this is the tracker I want you to be using for Cup Month. I know some of you printed this out and are using it, so thank you to those of you who are. Remember, we're doing our own little cup within Classically Fit. So if you are not a new coach, remember, new coaches, you are going to be getting a different tracker to use in your Coach Basics. If you're not a new coach, I want you to be using this daily, and then here's how you rate yourself with scoring. It's on the honor system, so don't lie. And I'll be able to tell by your month if you're lying or not. But make sure you put down your things, and then you can have your grand total points. Whoever has the most grand total points from their tracker, they will be our Classically Fit Cup winner, and that's individual. And I'm not sure about the prize. It'll be good. Don't worry. And everybody can participate that in Classically Fit. Okay? So any questions about announcements, Team Cup, anything like that? Move my window here so I can see if anybody has questions. All right, let's get into the meat of our call, which is sharing versus selling. Okay, I touched on this a little bit last week because this was a big thing for me, to take away from Summit. And if you haven't heard or listened to any of the recordings posted on our team page in the file section from Summit, the Summit trainings, number one, listen to the Chalene Johnson one because it'll make you laugh and it's a good mood booster. And then also I want you guys to make sure you're listening to the one with sharing versus, it's like power, the leverage of powering, the power of your story and leveraging it. And it was a really good presentation. And it really just shows you how to use your story to be effective at this business. I post in our sneak peek group all the time, am I a Beachbody salesperson? No, but you kind of are, because you are selling products here. You want people to purchase challenge packs. You want people to, have success with them, obviously. But remember, we're not just providing people with a product that they use. We're providing them with a product that is going to make them feel good, make them look good. We're providing them with a product that they can't get with other multi-level marketing. We're providing them with us, with the coach. We're that missing link, guys. Anybody can purchase 21 Day Fix, P90X off of Amazon, eBay, but they don't get us. They don't get that coach. And the coach is the most pivotal part of a program. And some of you are over there shaking your head, yes, because you've done these programs before. I did these programs before without a coach, without a challenge group, and I wasn't successful. All right. So I want you guys to think about that as you are going about this. You are the most valuable thing in that price breakdown. You are the coach, because you're going to ensure their success. That challenge group is the most important thing that you explain as you're explaining a program or a product. It's so crucial, and it's going to set their success apart from them having success and not having success. So, how to share your story effectively on your social media. A great personal development book to read to help you with this is Jab, 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 Right Hook. If you're in the mood for a new type of personal development book, he's a funny author. It's by Gary Vaynerchuk. It is a fantastic book to read. I'm working my way through that right now. I used a lot of his tips in our size coach group that we did, and you guys killed it because our size test group is doing fantastic right now. But those are the types of tips that you should use when sharing your story. And the tagline for his book is telling your story in a noisy social media world. Because how many people, especially at our age, how many people are trying to do a multi-level marketing business? Lots. lots. You have your Jamberry consultants, you have your Stella and Dot consultants, you have us, you have Beachbody. But Carl Deichler said it best. He said, we're not a multi-level marketing company. We're a multi-level helping company. We're helping people. That's the premise of what we do. Yes, I love Jamberry nails. I wear them for special occasions, but they are not life-changing for me. Maybe they are. Maybe they may be for some people. Maybe they are, because they're really cute. But I'm not somebody who does my nails all the time. Stella and Dot. I love Stella and Dot. I have a lot of their jewelry, and I have a great consultant that I work with. But it's not life-changing for me. This was life-changing for me. Okay? I want you to, and you can tell like the passion coming out in my voice about this. And that's what I try to portray in social media too, because they can't hear my voice. They can't hear my passion about this, but they can certainly see it, and it does come through in your social media. Okay, and I said this last week on our call. When you share your story, people aren't thinking about you. I hate to break it to you. They're thinking about how it applies to them. If you listen to Chalene Johnson's training from Summit, yeah, she's talking about her husband and her family and her business. But the whole time she is speaking, you're thinking about your husband, your significant other, your family, your business, because she is a good storyteller. She leverages the power of her story, and she makes it relatable to you. All right? I don't want you guys to hide behind the products. Know the products, absolutely, but they shouldn't be everything that's on your newsfeed. Should I be able to tell what program you're using whenever I go to your newsfeed? Yes, like I know if I go to Amanda's page, she's doing P90X3. I know if I go to Gina's page, she sized it up last night. If I go to Katie Brecko's page, she's doing size right now. I can tell by their posts, not because they're blasting pictures of Shaun T and Tony Horton. It's because they're sharing their journey as they go through those programs, and that's what you need to do. Share your journey. This is important. Your journey, your transformation, your why, and your reasoning. Beachbody gives us stock photos. They have test groups. They have this stuff to back up that their programs work. They get so many sales from infomercials, so many things from that. They are really good at that. This was the first year that their coaches brought in more customers then they're infomercials, guys. So we are working. The coaches are the missing piece to their success. It just takes time. But don't use those stock photos. Don't use somebody else's transformation from the 21-day fix. Maybe you're still working on yours. That's okay. Share a different transformation. If you're not comfortable putting your pictures side by side of you in a bikini, you don't have to do that. Hold up a pair of jeans next to you that you used to wear compared to what you're wearing now. It's a great way to show a transformation. Hold up a side-by-side picture. Like Julie, you have a great transformation picture that you share. You posted it in our group, our Revive group the other day. It's just a headshot, but you can tell a huge difference. A lot of times when you look at people's transformation pictures, you can tell a huge difference in their attitude from before and after. Talk about your mental transformation, not just your physical, your emotional transformation, not just your physical. Transformations do not have to be six-pack abs, and they do not have to be this rocking killer body. Okay, if you have it, awesome, share it. But if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to be at your peak to share your transformation. Your why you are in this business, why you are doing this, why. Okay, you guys all know what my why is. If you don't, you'll learn it shortly as you go through Coach Basics. But if you notice, whenever I share it on my social media, I breadcrumb it. And we'll talk about what that is at the very end here. I breadcrumb that. I don't lay it all out there all the time, okay? I share bits and pieces of my why and why I'm doing this and my reasoning behind doing this. And the last tip is to breadcrumb your story, and we'll dive more into how we breadcrumb here in just a second. But before we do that, I want to show you guys some good, bad, and ugly examples of sharing versus selling. So here is a good example, all right? You look at this picture, nothing to do with Beachbody, right? Just a really good picture from this amazing photographer that took a great picture of my family. Even though Charlie looks really skeptical, it's a really good picture. Has nothing to do with Beachbody. My content does, all right? Telling you how Beachbody has changed my life. About, yes, I lost weight in inches, but I gained so much more in my challenge group because it's giving me time with my family. It's allowing me to be present in their lives and home with them, okay? So do you see how this isn't salesy at all? At all. If you just look at that image, you might say, oh, that's a beautiful picture of her family. All right. And then when you read the words, you see the reason behind the smiles in the picture. Okay. So as you see how that's sharing, that's not selling. That's just sharing with people how Beachbody has changed my life. And this was actually an invite to a challenge group. Got a lot of success with this post. It's an invitation to a challenge group. Here's what not to do. I did this. This was on my wall this time last year in July. Okay, look, I have Autumn Calabrese's abs, completely unattainable for me right now. I'm 35 weeks pregnant, okay? I have pictures of my containers in the 21-day fix. I have Autumn's booty right there. And then all kinds of text that nobody even reads because they've already scrolled past it because they don't want to be sold another product on Facebook. Buy this, get this free. Stock photos. Would this stop you in your newsfeed? No, it wouldn't stop me. Okay, I'd be like, oh, pretty, another product for me to sell, or another product for me to buy. This is a great transformation from the 21-day fix extreme. I don't know this person. That's not me. It just makes people keep scrolling because guess what? That's not you. This isn't you. This isn't you. Okay? Now here's some better examples. Katie, I love this post that you do. Her size posts have been great. Okay? I can dance. These are great pictures that she's putting up on social media, sharing her journey. She's not asking anybody to buy anything in this post, okay? She literally is talking about how size makes her feel like she can dance. And then she's probably like all of us when we do size, and then we actually watch our video back and we're like, oh, I thought it looked better than that. Okay? Because that's what happens every time I do size. It's like, damn, I thought I looked just like Shanti. No, I didn't at all. But I'm still having fun. And she's sharing her journey, her fun journey as we go. Okay, so this is fantastic. Okay, it's not this. There's difference. Okay, I did this. Trust me, it doesn't work. I was successful because I got those people after a good deal. Those people who trusted me already, my friends from college, my friends from home. Okay, now this is what gets people to join my challenge groups. Because I'm out of my warm market. I'm out of my friends from high school. I'm out of my friends from college. This is what attracts people. Another example, how to share a proper transformation right here. My own transformation, okay? It's scary to put this up there. I remember texting my coach Not this picture after our challenge group meeting. Like, Missy, can I really post this? Like, she's like, yeah, do it. You're going to get such great feedback. And you do. Like, people are rooting for you. You've been sharing your journey all along. They're rooting for you. They want to see your progress. Okay. This is an invitation to a challenge group. This is a little bit more in your face invitation to a challenge group. But do you still notice I'm not asking them like, buy now? I'm not showing them Autumn Calabrese's abs. Okay. I have cellulite in this picture. Like, I'm real. I'm not somebody who is a fitness trainer. So why would I want to portray that? Okay. Here's some other good examples. All right. Size, Schools Out Challenge Group. Here's what not to do. I did it. This is right from my wall. I did it. 2, I'm trying to help you guys remember who else. See, stock photos. Great. It is. Skinny is for summer. How about fit for life? I totally believe that. Hard work will pay off. I totally believe that. I have no idea who this lady is. I have no idea whose legs these are. And that's exactly what our Facebook audience sees. They see stock photos. They see another product to buy. They see an unrelatable Google image search that does not apply to their life at all. All right. Do you guys see the difference here between sharing versus selling? Which one stops you in your newsfeed? Did this stop you in your newsfeed? Stopped me. This didn't. I scroll right past them. I scroll right past other Beachbody coaches who post these. These are all from other coaches, guys. I didn't just pull these off of Google. These are all from other coaches. This one was from me. You live and learn, right? So I want you guys just to see it's possible how you have to share. This is not sharing, guys. This is selling. 100% selling. This is asking for a sale. You might as well just say, go check out my Beachbody website and let me know if you have any questions. They don't know anything about a coach unless they read it, which they didn't even read it. I guarantee it when they scrolled past it. They know nothing about you and they know nothing about what you have to offer. So the next thing I want to cover is, okay, breadcrumb, but what the heck does that mean? You told me to breadcrumb my story, but I'm not sure how that even applies to me. I want you to share bits of your story, but keep your audience engaged, all right? Base this on what you're asking your people to join. So if I'm asking somebody to join my challenge group, my breadcrumbing about my story is going to be about how I had a hard time losing my baby weight. So that may be about one post. Or my breadcrumb may be, I was able to get my six-pack back after I had my first child. I can still see a little bit of abs at 35 weeks pregnant just from keeping up with my workouts. Those are breadcrumbing your story, okay? That's for people to join a challenge group. It's very fitness-based. I may talk about how I've gained this month in my pregnancy the healthy amount of weight because I've been doing the 21-day fix maintenance plan the entire time. That's helped me gain the appropriate amount of healthy weight on my journey. You see how even myself at 35 weeks pregnant, I can breadcrumb my story to people? All right, they can see that the 21-day fix works even when you're just maintaining. You can breadcrumb your story for a challenge group about how, I used to have no energy and now I have energy because I have my Shakeology that gives me the nutrition that I'm lacking on days I travel. Or I have my clean eating, or I have my meal plan to help set me up for success. That's breadcrumbing your story. If I'm working on the time of the month where I want coaches to join my team, I'm at Success Club, I want coaches to join my team, I flip the switch. And that's whenever I talk about the income of this business, how the little things have helped. Maybe you're not comfortable putting out there how much you make. I'm not comfortable doing that yet with the whole social media realm. But I'll share that with you guys. No problem. I have no problem comparing things for you. But with everybody on social media, I may say, this month I was able to pay our mortgage just from Beachbody. Those types of things breadcrumb information to people. I'm not sharing my entire journey, how I started right after I had Charlie and I was able to lose baby weight and now I'm able to build a successful business. Guys, it takes so long. You have to keep people interested by breadcrumbing, sharing bits of your story. When they see that, when they see you sharing, it gives them hope. She did it, and so can I. She got her abs back after she had her baby, so can I. She fits into her jeans from college, so can I. She looked gorgeous in her wedding dress. So can I. She had a fantastic transformation. So can I. She has replaced her teaching salary with this business. So can I. It gives them hope that they can do it too. That's what sharing does. That's the power of sharing. Okay. Always have a purpose for what you post. So when you breadcrumb, yes, breadcrumb all day long, but make sure you have a purpose for that breadcrumb. Don't just put a post up there to get a post up there. Make sure you're sharing bits of your story along the way, bits of how you're like, if you have a bad day, it's okay to post. I'm really struggling today. I bombed it. I had seafood Alfredo last night at Olive Garden. Bomb it. Like, put it out there. It makes you relatable. You can't be this perfect coach on social media because not everybody's perfect and they're not going to feel like they can live up to your expectations. So make sure you're putting purpose behind your posts too. Your news feed is your internet highway. Get people to stop or at least slow down in the traffic. All right. Let people ride in the slow lane on their news feed, not on the fast lane. And think about how 90% of people are looking at Facebook. They're looking on their mobile device. All right. Think about when you look on your mobile device. Okay. What stops you? Eye-catching images. I know for me, if I have long paragraphs of text to read, I don't read them. I'm not a text person. That's why in all of my posts, you see them very split up with periods, very split up so they're easy to read. And that's with all of my posts. Even this one, split up, broken up, so it's appealing to the eye. I don't have long paragraphs of text. I get lost. I don't read it. That was even like when I was in college researching internet sources or whatever. I wouldn't use the sources that didn't have bulleted lists. I'm a list person. I like succinct things. That's me personally, but I would say that it's easier on everybody's eyes to read a post like that. Make sure your image is good. Get people to stop scrolling so they hear what you have to say. It's a noisy world on your social media, right? Agreed? It's noisy on there. Be the thing that makes it slow down. Be the thing that calms it and makes it not quite so noisy. I have a chat thing here, so I want to look at it. Yes, I love enter and I love putting that period in my in my status updates, everything. I'm right there with you, Katie. And you'll even notice that if you're in a challenge group with me, if you use the curriculums I make, they're split up like that too. It's easier on your challenger's eyes. So here's your call to action for this week. I want you to post with purpose this week. Share, share, share. Do not sell. All right. Nobody likes a salesperson. Nobody wants to feel like they're constantly being sold a product. I was at Super Saturday with Carl and Tony in Portland last week or 2 weekends ago. And if I want to find the video of Carl's speech to share with you guys, I think it's on the Portland's website. I'll look for it and share it with you guys because he did a fantastic speech. It was his last stop of Super Saturday. I think he was running on Energy Boost alone and Shakeology. But it was his last stop and he had such a killer speech, guys. And he really focused on how when he and John Congdon started this company, they didn't want to be that company because John Congdon was very, very against MLM, very against multi-level marketing, very, very much so against it. And that's when Carl came up with the MLH, the multi-level helping, because John went to somebody's house for drinks and beer or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're sipping their beer and they're being pitched like vacuum cleaners or something. I can't remember exactly what he said for like an hour and a half. He was just being pitched vacuum cleaners. And they said they never want their coaches to feel like they have to do that to be successful. They never want them to feel like they have to compromise relationships and friendships to be successful in this business. So I want you guys to share, share, share. Do not sell. And if you're selling, you're compromising your relationships. You're compromising your credibility. And that's not good. You need to share. You need to show people how you're using these and how it's fitting into your life. I want you to go back through your graphics on your page. And are you sharing or selling? This is always a little eye-opening as I go through, because I did this last night and I pulled those graphics from my page. I was like, wow, I can't believe I did this a year ago. Like I would post recipes and everything was just a pitch. I would post, a picture of my dinner and be like, can you believe I lost this much weight eating food like this? And it's like, nobody cares. They just want to look at your food. Like, make sure you're sharing, not selling. Okay, not everything is a sales pitch. Share too. I want you to share your story. I want you to share your reason. I want you to share your why, share your journey. Do that through breadcrumbing. I want you to sit down and think about how far you've come in your own journey and how you can break that down and how you can share it on your social media. To get people to stop scrolling, to get people to listen to what you have to say. Okay? So these are your call to actions. Are you guys ready to get out there and share today and not sell? Okay, now there's a time and place for being salesy in Beachbody. Black Friday, be as salesy as you want. Summer sale, be as salesy as you want. But for your everyday business, don't sell. I guarantee people who had great success in this business by selling at first, that market is dried up for them. They are losing customers, they're not gaining them. So I want you guys to make sure you're sharing how these products work. They work. You all use them. You are all products of the product. You use your personal development. Share about it. Share how it's changed your life for the better. Share whenever it kind of ticks you off, how you don't want to push play sometimes. So that's me. I don't want to push play every day sometimes, but I know I feel so much better whenever I do. All right. Do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions at all? Questions about not what we talked about today? Anything. Anything. All right. That was kind of a quick call today. Sorry about that. But I know your time is precious.
No, it's a good call. It was good.
Okay. What do you have to say, Katie? Your question?
I don't know. It's just unmuting.
It's unmuting. Opening the ways of communication a little bit. All right. Oh, just so you guys know, the next date for Super Saturday. So if you want to look ahead in your planner, it's October 17th. If you want to look ahead, that's your next Super Saturday date. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, I highly encourage you to get to Melanie Mitchell's Super Saturday event in Pittsburgh. She always does a fantastic job. Well, no, I'm looking at September. There we go. Yes, October 17th. That's our last Super Saturday of the year. I highly encourage you guys to get to a Super Saturday. Take your spouse, take your fiance, take your boyfriend, take your girlfriend, whatever you want to take. Take them with you, okay? And if you go by yourself, I want you to talk to new people when you get there, okay? Introduce yourself. Any other questions, comments, concerns about anything? I really hope you got something out of the call about how to share your story, or just re-emphasize some things for you to get back to sharing and not selling. If you guys don't have anything, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know your time is precious. So have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'm going to go crawl back into bed. We didn't get to bed till like midnight last night. Matt was watching a movie that I was completely uninterested in. I was watching Shalene on my computer. So I will let you guys go. And have a great rest of your day. Okay, if you guys need anything, please message me, post in the group, all that good stuff. All right, and most of all, enjoy your weekend. I mean, it is Saturday. Don't work all day. All right, have fun. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Gina, sending much love your way. Okay, all right, talk to you guys later. All right, bye.